We start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Threads one in. Isaac is wide and looking to get onto this.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he's been caught in a terrific header. And the ball's come loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Isaac actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, lovely bit of skill. De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Knocks it out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. That's a decent clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Sissoko. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control. Isak. Looking for options for movement.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the... And the shot! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Casemiro. De Bruyne. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. It's us all. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Jadon Sancho here is simply a great winger. He has pace to burn, but it's the technique that makes him such a feared dribbler. I think when players in that position can marry the technique to the pace, then they can be devastating. And he's the kind of guy a lot of fullbacks won't fancy facing.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Gusto. Neither side yet able to find the net. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Adrabayo. Gusto. Done delicately. Stones robs him of possession. Gabriel Jesus. Sancho. Jackson. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Fernandez with the short one. Cucurella. Header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Foden. Jorginho. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Caicedo. Kovacic. And here's Jorginho. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sancho. Cucurella. And Adrabayo has a look and plays it forward. Jackson! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Jackson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that should get the job done. Flashes it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And we hit half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here. And I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez goes looking wide. He's got away. Palmer. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus stood his ground strongly. Sancho, and that's really well manoeuvred. Shot a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Casemiro. And it's De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Jorginho. He's had a hit! They've done it! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fernandez. Palmer out to the right. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Caicedo. Fernandez. Nkunku. Palmer. It's... Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. Kudus. Havertz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Jarrod Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never say die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Havertz looking to run onto it. Hits it first time! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. De Bruyne, crossed in. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Carlos Soler. Now the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
West Ham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Socek. Bowen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team...
Isak! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Emerson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kudus. Carlos Soler. Now it's Bowen. Stones. Now De Bruyne. Isak.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
It's Jorginho! Somerville. Carlos Soler. Played towards the other side. Kudus. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And that's been big chance. Chance again. No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
De Bruyne. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
He's had a start! Ball's gone out of play. And it's Salah. Foden looks to go up and over.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Bruyne. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Emerson. Bowen does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Havertz calmly anticipates. Isak. Isak goes on a run down the left wing. It's run loose here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Emerson. Nicely spread. Antonio. Wan-Bissaka has it out wide and in space. No way through, so back it comes. He's got the shot away!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Haaland. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, at the moment, we're